Hi, in this video we are going to see the procedure has to be followed for completing the online examination. So first we have to type this URL in the Google search engine, that is vistas296.examly.io vistas296.examly.io. Then press enter. Then you can find a new page where you have to enter your email ID. Example, this is my email ID. Then click on next. Then enter your password. Then click on login. After the login, the face authentication process will happen. Once the face authentication over, then you can find this page. That is in the top right corner, your name will be there. Then some options are available. So if you click this my courses, then you can find these details. That is the courses enrolled. Courses enrolled means the number of subjects you are going to appear for the examinations. Courses completed means suppose if you already completed one or two subject means the details are available here. Okay, then if you scroll down, the subject details are available. Suppose if I am going to appear for the subjects, that is the subject code 17GPMC71 product development and manufacture. If I am going to appear for this subject means we just press this, then you will see the details about the particular subject. Okay, so in the subject code is this is subject code and subject name. The details are available in the left hand side. Then in the right hand side, the instruction details are available. So totally you are going to give answer for 25 questions. Okay, the total mark is 60 marks. There are two sections, one is part A and one is part B. Part A is multi-choice question, part B is descriptive question. In part A, 20 multi-choice questions are available. Each question carries 1 mark. So for 20 multi-choice question, 20 into 1, 20 marks. So part A carries 20 marks. There is no negative marking for the multi-choice question. Then in part B, there is a descriptive question. You can find 8 questions. Out of the 8 questions, you have to give answer for any 5 questions. You have to give answer only for any 5 questions. The descriptive question carries 8 marks. Each question carries 8 marks. So totally you are going to give answer for 5 questions. So 5 into 8, 40 marks. Okay, multi-choice questions 20 marks, descriptive question 40 marks, totally 60 marks. So the duration for this exam is 150 minutes. 150 minutes. Actually, this exam is already completed. So here you are seeing as a test completed. Test is completed. That is 100%. 100%. The answer is submitted and also test completed. Log section no, retake test no. Okay, in the first time itself test completed successfully. Okay, then below that, if you scroll down the screen, if you scroll down the page, you can find the questions. First, the multi-choice questions. The question number 1 question will be there. So below the questions you can find options. You can find 4 options for the multi-choice questions. You have to choose any one of the option. Okay, after choosing the answer, then click on next. Actually here that option is not available because the test is already completed, but when you are going to appear for the examination, that option will be there. Okay, so first question, below the question you can find 4 options. Out of the 4 options you have to choose any one of the option. Okay, after choosing the answer you have to press next. Then the second question will come. Below the second question options will be there. You have to choose the answer. Then you have to press the next. Then the third question will come. Below the third questions you can find options. Likewise you have to give the answer for the multi-choice questions. So totally 20 questions. Okay, you can go in this order, next, or otherwise in the right answer you can see the question number also. If you press that particular question number, directly that particular question will appear. Okay, so this is the multi-choice question. So first you can answer any one. First you may answer multi-choice question or descriptive questions. That is your choice. But before completing this duration, there is 150 minutes, you have to attend 25 questions. Okay, that is multi-choice questions 20, descriptive question 5. So you no need to save anything for the multi-choice questions because automatically your answers will be recorded. You no need to save anything for the multi-choice questions. Okay, the next, descriptive questions. If you press question number 21 or any questions between 21 to 28, you can see the descriptive questions. So below the questions you can find a description box where you can describe the answers. You can type the answers, or otherwise you have to write the answer in a paper. Then you have to upload that image format of the answers. Then you have to submit it. Okay, there are 2 options for the descriptive questions. You can type the answer in the description box, or otherwise you have to write the answers in a sheet. Then you have to upload that answer in an image format. In order to avoid the confusions, you first write the register number, then put the page number 1, 2, 3, 4. So based on the page number order, you just upload your answers. Okay, then after uploading the answers, you have to press submit button. You have to press the submit button. Then only your descriptive question answers will be saved. Okay, then you press the next question. That is maybe a 22 or 23 or 24. Then the question will come. Below the question there is a box where you can describe your answer, descriptive box, or otherwise you can write the answers in a sheet. Then you have to upload that in a image format. Okay, so in order to avoid the page confusions, it is better to give numbering for the pages 1 2 3 4. Okay, likewise for the descriptive questions you have to give answers. So totally you have to give answer for 5 questions. Out of 8 questions you have to give answer for any 5 questions. Okay, so this is the things you have to be followed in the online examinations. Then you should know before going to appear for the examinations, you should know the instructions, some of the main important instructions. That is, the proctoring test requires you to be connected to a reliable network connection. Ensure that you are connected to an uninterrupted internet connection. Ensure that you clear your browser cache, history and cookies. Do not cover your web camera while taking up the test. Students using mobile phone for taking up the test should place it in a proper and undisturbed position so that it does not shake during the test. Use only the calculator available on the screen. Do not use your own calculator. Make sure you have blocked all notifications in the mobile or laptop or desktop before starting the test. Ensure that you are seated in a separate room with calm environment. Ensure that you have a clear background and your face has proper lighting when in front of the web camera. Both ears to be visible in the web camera feed during the test. Do not turn away from the monitor during the test. Keep your phone connected to your system via USB cable before the test starts. Artificial intelligence powered proctoring test will detect in case of any suspicious activities like using mobile phone, getting help from friends. So do not involve in any activities which are classified as suspicious activities as per the instructions. Okay, then after the completion of the examinations you have to submit your exam. Okay, so for that, to end the test, click the end test button and confirm by typing END in the prompt box. Then test will be submitted automatically if the allotted time expires. Suppose if you completed exam pre-early, then you can go for the end test button. You can press the end test button and type the ENT. In that way you can complete your exam. Or otherwise, if the time is over, you have uploaded answer for all the questions and time is over, means automatically